Okay, so what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a Super Nintendo emulator and get it running with ROMs along with a PS3 controller attached as a controller. So first things first is, of course, you will need to be on Mac OS X. If you're on Leopard, this is going to work for you. If you have Snow Leopard, then this is definitely going to work for you. You are going to have to be on 10.3.0 firmware, so anything above that you're going to be fine. So first things first is to go ahead and download this package that contains the driver along with the emulator along with 3 different ROMs, including Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, and Donkey Kong Country. You can always go and download other ROMs. I just provided these just as a test package for you guys to enjoy as soon as you download it. So first things first, of course, have a PS3 controller. Your PS3 controller does not have to be jailbroken for this, so do not panic. You're going to be fine with a regular controller. Another thing you're going to need is a USB cable. Any USB cable, a USB 1.0 or 2.0 will be fine. It doesn't matter. Just have one cable and a controller. So go ahead and download the package. When you download it, go ahead and open it up, unzip it, and inside you're going to see 3 folders. It's going to say Install and Restart, ROMs, and Snes 9X. First things first, of course, is install and restart. Now you're going to have to run the controller. Go ahead and open this DMG here, and it's going to go ahead and verify. It's going to go ahead and open up here, and you're basically just going to double click on the PKG, and you're going to install this. This is the PS3 controller driver. So go ahead and install that and then restart your computer if it doesn't ask you to do it. Go ahead and do it and then get that over with. After you get that up and going, go ahead and come over to the Snes 9X folder and open that up, and then open up the DMG, double click on that, and then you're going to get prompt with a drag and drop screen. Now it says right here in red, it's a little bit cheap indentation there, but if you click on the little plus sign here, you grab your Snes 9X and you drag that over to your applications folder, and then you're set with the emulator. So what do you do after this? The next thing you do is, of course, you're going to need a directory. I suggest putting all your ROMs in a folder called ROMs on your desktop. If not, put it on your My Documents area and then just make a folder in there somewhere you're going to be able to find it. So go ahead and open up. Let me go ahead and slow down before we get started with the ROMs. We're going to have to configure the emulator. Now the driver for the PS3 controller does work with any emulator, Nintendo 64, PS2, any other emulators that are out there for the computer, or the Mac I should say. This will work. So first things first is go ahead and turn off your PS3 controller. Make sure that it's 100% turned off. Make sure that there's no lights blinking. And go ahead and plug in your USB cable to your computer. Don't plug it into your controller just yet. Go ahead and turn on Bluetooth, which is at the top right hand side. Turn on your Bluetooth. If you don't have the little icon, go ahead and go over to the Apple, go to System Preferences, and then mess around, try to find your Bluetooth. Usually it's under Internet and Wireless. Just click on that and turn it on. Make it discoverable, and then just wait for this to come out. So then you want to go ahead and grab your USB cable and plug it into your controller. So go ahead and plug it in. Right off the bat, you're going to notice that the center button, the PlayStation button, and the first, second, third, and fourth player blinker lights are going to be popping on and off. Just go ahead and ignore those. Just press the PlayStation button one time. It should still have the same routine on the lights. Just go ahead and disconnect it after you push the button, and you should see it under Bluetooth coming up. So there it is. It's connected. You can play this wirelessly. I suggest putting in the USB cable for full speed capability and being more accurate with the control functions. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and open up your Snes 9X. Now if you're using a different emulator but you're using this video as preference for setting it up, then just follow the same steps. So go ahead and open up Snes 9X and then go to Config. Some emulators might want you to go over to Preferences. We're just going to be going over to Config and Configure Controllers. We're going to click on that, and we're going to just go ahead and mess around with Player 1. We're going to go ahead and click the top arrow button, and when we click it, it's going to highlight it, and the way you configure it is you just push a button on the controller. So just keep it simple. We're going to push up, left, down, right. L is going to be L1. R is going to be R1. This button is going to be select. This one's going to be start. Y is going to be square. The X button is going to be triangle. the A button is going to be circle, and the B button is going to be X. And there it is. We just configured the controls. You might have to do that every time you open it if it didn't save. Then you're going to open, you're going to go to File, Open ROM Image. I'm going to go to my desktop ROMs, and I'm going to start up Donkey Kong Country. So I'm going to go ahead and load that up. Now before the audio gets started, you can... let me go ahead and pause it here. Emulation, pause. You can go ahead and make this as big as you want. You can pause the game. Saves are, they're configured. I believe you can save your games on here and continue from where you left off. So you can make the screen really small or really big and play it. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and click run, and we're going to go ahead and start it. So there it is. We're going to press start. Start. Fully running full speed on a PS3 controller as the controller instead of the keyboard. Fully accurate. You guys can see there. We're going to start first player. One player. We're going to go ahead and start it with Congo Jungle Hijinks. And there it is. You guys can play Super Nintendo on your Mac computer. Don't forget to check out Miss Gamer Chick's channel. She did give me the idea to make this video. And it is what it is, guys. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Peace.